Okay. Hi. My name is Janet Beth Randall, and I work in the Writing Center. And today I'm going to do a little bit of an introduction to online research skills. My goals for this webinar, for those watching in the future, is to give a little tour of our library website, to give you an idea of some of the things that we have available for you to use. And then to talk about 4 principles that we should remember as we do research online to help guide you in thinking about what we will be able to achieve in academic research with our library sources. And then I want to remind you of 3 things that every source needs. 3 ways to judge whether sources are good or not. And then I'll finish up with 2 ways that we can use AI to help us. We are pro AI here at Nightingale in the Writing Center about how to use it correctly or ethically, how to use it in a good way, not for cheating, but for using it critically and analytically. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is give us a little tour of our library website. This is a link, so I'm going to go ahead and click it and bring it up to share it. I believe I'm logged in, but let me make sure. Perfect. I'm going to log in as me just to make sure it's clear. So when you're on nightingale.myday.cloud, when you're on My Nightingale, you can see over here on the side, there's a bar for the library, and that's where we're going to go. Now, the library has several different resources for you to use here up on the screen. I want to give you a little clue about using the videos to be able to find things. We also have our BSN book list, the list of all of the books that you need with their ebook links and the courses here. I'm going to spend a little bit of time talking about Learn, L-I-R-N, and using that as our research practice in this webinar. But we also have a loan request. Sometimes you might find a resource on Google Scholar or somewhere else on PubMed, and it's only available, the description of it, the abstract, and you want to read it. You can submit a loan request here, and we can ask another library to send it to us. It sometimes takes a few days for them to get back to us and get you the full text, but it's a good way to get your help. Okay. So I said I was going to talk about Learn, and that's what I want to do. I have to log in again. And then this is a database of databases. So we can see we can jump to a specific group. Health and medical is probably the one you'll use the most. And you can search all of the databases. Say you want to search for something here. You can do that, but it might bring you up many different sources and is not the best solution. So I'm going to go ahead and go to health and medical, and we can see the different types of databases we can search here. Again, we can search in here, but I'm going to use a different one for us to look in more specifically. You can use your search terms here. I have three favorites here. ProQuest Central for academic journal articles, for full text articles, is a really good use for ProQuest Central if you're asked to look for academic articles. If you're looking for a bunch of different ideas from medical journals, but all you need is an abstract, or you want to look at charts and graphs, then PubMed is a very good place and a very easy to use source database. They have some links to full text, other ones are not available. It's only the abstract. But you can request those through interlibrary loans. So these are very helpful. Medline Plus and Merck Manual both have a lot of information about drug dosage and medicine information. Merck, as a drug king, has that available, and Medline Plus. Medline Plus also has maybe a bit easier to use information that's more for general audiences, not just for nursing and doctors. If we want to see easier to read information, that might be a good place to look. All of these are available for different things. You can see their descriptions underneath them and be able to look for them there. Okay. So that's a really quick tour of the library and things that we have available for you through that source.